Hello, 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 and welcome to the watch along. Like I said, I will be doing today. If you could like it, if you could share it, and all in all, just have fun. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. So we're going to be doing the watch along for the game. We're just waiting for the Barrow Derby game to finish, which has gone to penalties. So far in that game, Barrow are currently winning on penalties. No, 2-2 now. So, let's see what happens. Here we go. Just need to bring up my stream, mute it a moment so I can copy this, tweet it, all that good stuff. So, the team for today is actually very interesting because we don't have properly any recognised strikers on the pitch at all. So this is going to be fun to see. So the team news is Dawson, Boren, Iorfa, Lees, Harris, Adebayo, Bannon, Longo, Deli Bashira, Brown, Reach. The subs are Wildsmith, Van Aken, Penny, Pelapusi, Hunt, Winder, Rhodes. Now, I'm very, very interested by this lineup. I would have thought Dawson would have been on the bench for me, but Wildsmith has got the jersey, so that's all you can say about that, really. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. So we'll see what happens, but the game will be starting very, very soon. I am going to go share the link around so people can come in and watch it. I have to watch my battery levels as well, just to make sure everything goes right. And granted, I know at the moment I am talking to myself. Oh, there we go, we've got a viewer in. So if you could share it, like it, but I will bring the team news up again in a minute before we start. But yeah, we're going to do a live watch along for this. So if you're interested in it, please do. It'll be interesting to see what people come in, who's around. But I also am very much aware there will be people who will be watching it themselves. They won't want to watch someone actually just talk about it. So we'll see what happens. Like there's going to be a lot of people who may watch it with friends and family because it's on Sky. We'll go from there though. So let's go to Facebook. I hate the new layout of Facebook. I really do. Like I said, if anyone's kind of having the whole kind of situation with am I going to be showing the game? I won't be showing the game, but it's a watch along, so you can watch along with it if you can find a stream or if you've got a guy or whatever. So it will be interesting to see what's happening. Yeah, hello, let's have a look. Where's my Facebook page? There we go. Like I said, if anyone wants to come in and watch it, they are more than happy to. I know there's a couple of people who are going to be doing other things, and it's that time. It's that weird thing where it's a very strange time for people to come and watch, because a lot of people are still just not ready to get into that mindset of doing football yet. It comes like a little bit too early, so let's see what we do though. We might be able to get something going. If you're new here, like I said, please sub, like the video, and let's get a conversation going while we watch the game as well. So hang on, I will bring up the team news again, just in case anyone missed it. That is the team news for today. It is Dawson, Boren, Iorfa, Lees, Harris, Adebayo, Bannon, Longo, Della Batashari, Brown, Reach. The subs are Wildsmith, Van Aken, Penny, Pelopessi, Hunt, Windass, and Rhodes. So it's an interesting lineup, let's put it that way. A lot of people are already going through it and saying bad things about it. Twitter being brutal as ever with the team lineup, saying, are we doing I think so he said, are we doing 7 in midfield and no one up front? So let's see how we do. like I said, this is new for me doing these watch-alongs. I've probably not promoted this as much as I should have done. So let's see. But yeah, if we can get it going and have a good team, it'll be good. A moment. Come on. Switchy. It had just switched. So what's everyone going for this? Hey, Ethan, how are you, mate? I'm going for 2-0. I don't want us to go for like a complete smash. I'm going for 2-0 in this, hopefully. Let me see if I've got some headphones that are not iPhone headphones, i.e. the stupid thing I have. So what I should be able to do is... here we go. I think we've got to play this very sensible game. I know people are already complaining about who's in, who's not in. Kachunga's probably not quite ready yet. As Monk had just said, we're not fully there, we're not fully ready yet, so it's interesting for that. If people are going to come into the stream, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come and just have some fun when I give it a watch. Okay, Curtin was a bit out of sorts there when he got answered that question. It just not worked there. Watching it on my phone, so I won't be able to stay in. Just thought I'd pop in and say hi. That's fine, mate. No worries. No worries at all. I understand that when games are on TV like this, people will watch them themselves, and especially when if you can get a link, that's perfect. So that's fine, mate. You're saying we're playing with no strikers, and I understand that. I get the comment, Connor, but let's just see what happens. It's a weird one, and yeah, I kind of agree with what Kirtland had just said, saying that Rhodes should be starting in this game, but it'll be interesting to see what we do. You gotta think he got to. There's something to this, and it does worry that Rhodes isn't in the squad for this. Does it turn around and say he doesn't back him, and maybe he is trying to let him go to another club, trying to get him to go? But at the same time, we got to be interested to see what happens. We have to be on our game today. We have got to play well, or we could get embarrassed. We could get embarrassed, and let's hopefully, finger crossed, we won't do. But we have to go for this. Let's have a look. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I don't know where that is. But yeah, we got to go for this in this game. I should still be on Ethan, but it's a weird one because I've got a barbecue to go to at some point, either in the game or after the game. So either the review will be really late, or I may pop in, pop out, get some food, come back. I'll see what happens because I do have a barbecue to go to at some point. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for the follow, little drummer Joe. So let's see if we can get all. I keep saying all 3 points, and it's not a league game, is it? Let's see if we can get through to the next game. But this is interesting that the thing they just said. Walsall hasn't played for such a long time. So people are saying it's 3-7-0, no strikers up top. But I'm going to take a guess with how we're playing. with the likes of Brown and Reach, I'm going to say that Brown and Reach are going to be Reach or Brown are going to be playing as a striker with one of them behind him. So it could be one, but it's interesting. I don't get it, but the fact that we got Windass and Rhodes on the bench makes me wonder if Windass hasn't been at the club long enough, so he still needs to get some match fitness. It's Rhodes I don't get. Rhodes is the one I don't understand. Surely this will be a game that will be ready for him to play into. But is he not fit? Is he wanting to keep him a bit fit for the first game? Don't want to risk injury? Because let's remember, he technically, in him and Kachunga, plus Windass, the first proper striker here is Rhodes. Maybe he doesn't want to get him injured for the start of the season. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what some fans are saying. Pulling no punches, not starting Rose. Thanks for your dedication, Chris. There's a lot of people that are calling Kirtland a bit bad here, but I understand what they're saying. It's a weird one. What's everyone's prediction for this game? Where is everyone watching it? What do people think we're going to do? Do we think we'll see Windass in the second half? It would be nice for him to come on. And I'm going to try and do these more often. We are currently working on some stuff in... I said yesterday in a live stream that I basically asked the community if I set up like a Patreon or a Kifo or whatever it's called, if they would want to help donate to the channel just to help pay some games so I can do the watch-alongs or get some equipment or whatever. It'll be interesting. If you want to do that, it'll all be set up soon. There'll be links in the description once they're all set up, and I'll be setting up buttons to go on the stream deck to just jump into the chat. So it'll be interesting to see how Lavery plays against us as well, because he is X20. Apparently, he said in the media he's looking forward to this. He's wanting to go for it. They're already zoned in on him. I'll be interested to see how he does in this game. I've always been one of the people who thought we really didn't need to get rid of Lavery, but it worked. There will be a delay between what some people see and what I see, so we'll have to see what happens. We're in our new away kit, which I still love. In the away kit with a sponsorship on the front, with Elevate on the front, so that's interesting. Looks really good actually with the white. So it's a weird one because there's no fans there. It feels so pre-season-y still. Yet this is actually a legitimate game going on. So it's weird. It is very strange. It's like when you go to like England games and like the game, you go to an England game or you see it on telly and the fans are not allowed to be there due to some sort of trouble. So it will be very interesting to see what we do. Like I said, if anyone wants to share the stream, please do. Hang on a minute. Right, let's go for it. We're about to kick off for this game. So let's see how we do. Right. League 2 team looks interesting. Holden. Now, is he playing? Because I noticed that they signed Hayden White, who used to be on our books. And I remember a couple of years ago, we had a lot of talk about him staying at the club or not. And I apologise if I keep looking down this way. This is where the iPad is I'm watching on. I was gonna do it via my Mac, but I had a funny feeling streaming and then doing a stream on top of that would have probably bottlenecked my CPU. It's not got the best CPU in it. At some point, I will get that done. But Dawson in net, so it's Brown and Reach up top with 5 in midfield and 3 at the back. Adebayo and Harris on the wings. Delat Batshuayi, Bannon in the middle as a 10, Longo at the side of him, and Brown and Reach up top. So this will be interesting to see how they do. We all know what the quality Brown got. We all know what quality Bannon got. Reach in that position will be interesting. He has tried this before in the past. And we're off. We're going to do the taking a knee before the game. I didn't know if we were still doing that, but let's see what happens. Right, we are off. Bannon with a really good ball forward to start going forward. That's really well played. And already you can see we're trying to get in behind them. Batshu just trying to get there. And he's going to be quite an interesting player for us this season, I feel. I think he's going to be the player that's going to help us get forward a lot more because he is a strong young lad. He's a very strong young lad. So let's see what he can do in a first proper game for us. That's a good kick. Let's see. And if you're in here, just come and type in the chat because it'll be nice to have people to talk to as well. So let's see how we do. We've won a free kick early doors. Lees sends it long. And Harry tried to jump for it. Did do it, but then it's gone out for a throwing for Walsall. See, Wildsmith walking around the pitch there, which I'm intrigued. I thought Wildsmith may have started the game. I really did. Boren going forward early. Reach. Oh, no, lost it. Just too far ahead of him. That was very good play, though. Now, here's the interesting Iorfa. Dawson clears it. It's a weird one. Even the commentary team are saying this is a really surprise how we're set up. I find it a bit weird. It's a very weird setup, I've got to admit. Let's have a look. Yeah, like I said, I apologise if I'm looking down here. It's where I've got the game. We'll see what people are saying on Twitter. Interesting so far. Izzy Brown could be a really interesting case study in this game for me, just to see what we can do, especially if we play him as that top forward. But I kind of understand why we've not put any strikers on the pitch. I'm having a funny feeling that we're readying ourselves for next game. So we're in. So you don't want to have someone like Rose play, have a bad injury, and then they'll be properly down to no strikers. I know someone could turn around and say, but we don't have any strikers as it is. But you know what I mean. It's something that's interesting with Fizzy in the middle, who we just got from Man City. He's a big physical presence, which we've not had in the middle of midfield in a long time. I can't remember the last time we had someone like that. It probably was Hutch, but the problem with Hutch, every time he went in for a tackle, or if he had a tackle on him, you really did think he was going to get injured. Let's see how we go. It's a throwing to Walsall. Moses Adebayo putting out a play. Let's see what he does. It's good to see that Monk got the people he wants in now, though. Dangerous pass up on at the back four. Come on. Back three even. Go on. Release it. Good work, Harris. Come on, let's see. Just playing in around the back at the moment, trying to get out, get a feel for the ball. Boren leads Lungo. Go on, Lungo. And then Iorfa. Come on. It'll be interesting to see how Dunkley fits into this team when he's a little bit fit. I will be very interested to see how he comes into this team. Oh. Just playing it across. I hope when the shirt come out that there's no sponsorship like we did last year. I loved that. I loved having no sponsorship on the shirts, but I think we probably will do. But it's Elevate on the front. Let's have a look. Go on, Burnham. Go on, Boren. No one's making a run. No one's making a run to help him. And Bannon is sitting really deep here. Walsalll doing really well, making us play it back to Dawson and trying to like open us up a little. We're trying to open them up a little bit, and we just can't find that pass yet. Come on. There we go. Good jump. Oh, I offered fallen, and he let him get ahead of him, but he made it back. But that's a really bad slip there. We really need to get hold of this ball a little bit more and protect it better. But that was a bad slip. Come on. Good header by Bowen. Put it out into touch. Shows you one. If they get going down that wing, they got some pace. They do have some pace, so we have to be a little bit careful with what they do. Let me just shove this down here. Wearing one of the old school shirts. If anyone remembers the Children's Hospital shirts, I did like these ones. Kind of put this on when I noticed the whole stuff with JJ. I remember a lot of good games with JJ in this shirt. We all wish him a speedy recovery. Go on, Brown forward to Reach. A little bit long. No, it's Reach. Go on. Reach got the ball. So, where's it going to go? Come on. There's the chance we had to get it in. It's in box. To Brown. Harris wasn't close enough for the knockdown, sadly. Oh. Just tripped over our feet again. Who's that who's just fouled? McDonald's just been fouled by Adebayo. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the whole situation with Adebayo going to be like this season, because he didn't have a good season last year in terms of stuff. It's actually Iofa and Adebayo, so my mistake. Oh yeah, okay. So Blade fan decided to watch Sheffield Wednesday and then use the hashtag. God, they're upset. Let's have a look. They got a free kick. Yeah, they got a free kick in a good position, actually. Leeds just holding on to his man there. It's a very good position, actually, just on the edge of the box. So if he whip this in, we've got to concentrate at the back here. We've got to be careful. Yeah, it's still 0-0, Luke. Thank you for joining to the stream. 0-0, on my screen, we've played about 7 minutes, but they have a free kick in a very good position if they get a good whip of the ball in. And it just goes to the near post and it's wide. So it looks like they've got a corner. So it come off a Wednesday player, Lat. If you're new here, please like the video. Please like the channel, so subscribe. We're pushing up to close to 700 subs now. Start of August, I was pushing for 600 and I've matched that. So let's see what happens. Let's see what we do here. Have a look. I'm new and has subbed and liked. Oh, thank you, Luke. Very much appreciate it, mate. Hopefully this season I'm going to be trying to do more of the Sheffield Wednesday watch-alongs, hopefully. To be fair, I do like the shirt we're doing because we are not having to pay for batch amount and we're doing it a different way, but it's going to take a couple of years for it to properly work. The problem we've got with the shirts at the minute is they're still in Australia and the pandemic just screwed us. We actually got them out on time last year and then we're back to normal again. I'm going, it broke to watch the game, the England after, but I'm going for the second half now instead. All right, mate, thank you for subbing and liking and putting the notification bell on. Much appreciated, mate. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Puma shirts I loved back in the day. They were really nice. I loved the away shirt for this. Was it this one? I think it was. I think it was this one that we had the black and yellow with the stripes. Did like it. Oh, the old 98 shirts, 97, 98 shirt, they were quality. I missed out on the opportunity to get a shirt with the Football Terrace who were selling them. I may have to have a look to see if they got them out again. I did love that. I never was a fan of that bright orange shirt though. I always thought orange shirts were a bit. Yeah. I just got a message. She just sent me. So they had got a man down here. Seems like it was a little bit of a. It seems like he's in a lot of pain here, Holden. Actually, Holden is. Let's have a look. Ooh, just coming together there. Nothing malice in that at all. Golden, black, white. My dad loved it. Was too much. Yeah. I do like our new shirt. To be honest, I do like what we've been doing. It's just we got to do it in a way, and we've just not quite done it yet. It's a shame, really, because if we could get it to work and it pay off, it'll be perfect because it's more money going into the club. Let's see what happens. It looks like the young lad's going to be okay. We are on 12 minutes here on my screen. It's been a very, very scrappy game so far. There's not much going here. Oh, the good old days, the Carboni, the Canio, Petterudi, Jesus, Anderson, Andy Booth as well. We had some really class players, Pressman days as well. And you kind of miss those days because we were a Premiership. I think when one of the first like games where they finally got like football club into computer games as such, so they weren't just like England and stuff like that. Was like I think it was FIFA 98 or FIFA 99. I remember getting it, and then the following year I was like, oh crap, I can't play. It went, could be relegated. So you waited for so long to introduce other leagues. But it's a very scrappy game at the minute. We are playing a little bit high up with Iorfa, so that's slightly worrying. But I understand what he's doing. He's very much an attacking defender than he is a sitting back defender, which is what more of Let's see how we do here. No, nearly got it into reach. Very, very close there. Gone out for a throw-in, and we're just playing it back and trying to get it forward. It's a very slow game at the moment. Nothing really sticking forward with the ball, but there's nice little triangle passes. That's a great ball by Bannon. Oh. Adebayo was offside, but that was a fantastic ball by Bannon just to see that run and know he was going there. It was superb. It's just a shame it just couldn't pay off there. Great chance though. It just showed we can get in behind it. Brown with the header to reach just doesn't get to him. We're giving the ball away a little bit too much. We need to try and keep our foot on the ball and try and be a little bit more cautious with how we're playing here. And I'm already looking on Twitter to see what people are saying. Okay. Yeah, the Dirty Boxer, he's not watched him. He is on here as well. He just said the fact that our kit's in camo, that we keep passing to the opposition. We just can't keep hold of it. B399, I love the 5-side. Anyway, cheer for the watch. I'll let you do your thing. No, man, I'm well happy. Come and please talk in the chat. I'm more than much appreciated you being in the chat. It makes it more interesting. It makes it more fun. So please stay. I'm more than happy to chat, and it's really nice to have people in so you can talk while the game's on. Young Man Blue 91. So more than happy to stay in. Let's have a look. Good ball in. You can tell that Walsall have had more time in training and stuff because they are starting to be crisper with the ball. We're a little bit slow on that sense. He's looking good so far. He's just on the ball now. Gets it to Bannon. Harris on the wing. Is he going to cut inside? He does. Bannon again to Brown. Fizzy. And we're still got a chance here for Shearer. It's down to Adebayo. Adebayo can actually hit him from range, so it will be interesting to see what he would do. Bannon. Ball going forward. We're getting somewhere now. We're starting to break it down. That pass didn't work. You could see what they were trying to do, but it just not worked. There. I'm from Peterborough and got friends who know him well. Quality signing. That's good then. I think we were very lucky to get him in, actually. I think Brown is going to be one of those lads who are going to be really interesting for us because there were a lot of teams looking at him. And you could see some teams possibly saying no due to what position we're in. So it will be interesting to see what happens. What do people down in Peterborough who are Peterborough fans feel about Ivan Toney leaving then? That's a big loss for them, but they've done well with getting the second top goal scorer in, I guess. Reach on the run here. Reach. Just loses it way too easily. We are not managing to keep the ball at all. Please sort the brightness out on the Sheffield Wednesday match. It'll take 2 bright. Also, sort out the team. Little you born get. The only conspiracy for high spread at first draw being goal going threat as a third. It's that stupid thing where I'm reading a couple of things on Twitter to see what people are saying. I'm also watching a game as well. So trying to get a bit of things going here to see how we do here. But so far, it's goalless after 19 minutes. No one's really got into the game at all as such yet. We are really needing to keep the ball a little bit better, and we're not doing, which is a shame. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the stats. Get stats up. Come on, let's try and get forward. Brown with a good ball to reach. Reach for a great little bit of work there to get into the box. It was lovely to try and get around him. Very close. It just didn't pay off there. It's a shame. Yeah, it's an interesting one with Tony, Premier League hunters. And I've known plenty of them. Tony's an interesting one, but it's another signing that Brentford are very good at doing. Brentford and Peterborough have been the kind of players who are just really good at signing the players from like non-league or something, turning them into really world beaters in the Premiership, and then getting them sold. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a good header. Go on, go forward. Get a cross in. Oh, come on. Bannon. Ball in. Oh, tried to keep it in. It just didn't work. Yo, James Whitehouse, how are you, mate? Oh, that was unlucky then. I'm close to it. I'm very close to it. It's slow. It's been one of those things. I'm slowly getting there. The subs as of this month have been insane. I checked the results the other day. Like they've gone up like 76%. So it's really good. But yeah, to get to 1,000 would be good. It could mean bigger things for the channel as well, with some of the things I want to do. Borough has to have some quality over the years. Ryan Bennett, Michael Smith, Aaron McCall. Yeah, they do seem, their recruitment seems to be really good. Peterborough, their recruitment team is second to none. They are very good. What you're looking at the scoreline prediction for this, James? We're not playing too bad, but you can tell which team has had more pre-season and which hasn't. Yeah, not too bad, man. Interesting one, because I've got this watch line. I think at the end of this, either at the end of this or during this, I've got a barbecue to go to at some point. So we'll see what to do. Luckily, it's only next door, so I can just say, let me finish this, and then I can go to it. Why is Apple being gay? Yeah. A hell of a lot of players have left the club. Don't be dumb. A lot of players have left the club, but we just need to be smart now with who we get in. Because I'm still very confident who we might get in, but it'll be interesting. Oh, good header down by Brown, but no one there. Oh, that's unlucky. That is really, really unlucky. Come on, let's push it a bit. I can definitely see second half Windass and Rhodes coming on 100%. Because we're missing that some kind of thing to stick. But it's also one of those games where may get slated here for this. A new Hugh kind of character would be good for this. Oh, right. That was interesting. Give me a moment. I think it's a smart little signing, to be honest with you. I actually think it's a very, very smart... Oh, hey up, my camera's just gone. So I wonder if I've killed a battery. Give me a minute. May have just killed a battery. Oh, come on. Yep, thought of much. That's not good. Killing batteries, always fun. Something I need to do. I think Kachunga's actually a very, very good signing. I think it's a smart signing. He's 28. He's like a bit Monk said, he's prime career. And people are saying, look at his goal record. Look at his goal record when he was a striker at Huddersfield. 12 goals. Some people go, yeah, we want a 12. We want a 20 plus goal scorer. but his record when he was a striker was good. The only reason he's not been in the goals as late is because he got played as a winger and he had some really bad injuries. If you just joined the stream and you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, and if you could drop a like on the video, that'd be even better on the stream. It'll do some really good. It'll push it out even further to other people. So they've got another injury down here, Walsalll. They keep falling like flies, but they're doing okay in that term, but they've got no free kick, so we have to be on our toes here and defend really well. Because they're going to whip this into the box. See what they do here. Oh, we're trying to set a high line to stop them from going forward. It's a good ball in, actually, but it's straight to Dawson, and Dawson got it even though he got clattered anyway. What's your view on defensive options this season with Dunkley coming in, Bora, Leeds? It's an interesting because I think Leeds will be dropped, and there have been talk that we are trying to push him out and push him to another club. But at the same time, you can only get players to go if there's actual people for them. So it'll be interesting, especially when you then drop in Dion Sandersons, who we're linked with Wolves. We are going very, very attacking when it comes to the... Well, not attacking in terms of recruitment. When we're looking at defenders, we are trying to get that back four or back three is at the minute settled. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. For me, I don't see Lee playing well in this system, to be honest with you. I think Lee's is more of a player that's better sitting in a back four and then just being able to stay there and be quite thing. I think what Monkey's looking for mobile defenders, and I don't see Lees as a mobile defender. I see him more as a static defender kind of thing, so with the old school kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. He gone to... Hello, darling. What's up?
I'm here.
You're here?
Yeah.
All right. We're not speaking to Auntie Bex. Daddy's doing a video, baby. A live stream. Lico has gone to Birmingham. I think they paid 1.5 million for him. Really? They paid 1.5 million or something around that. He's gone to Birmingham, which I kind of understand. He doesn't need to move. Yes, darling? You're not having cocomelon on, baby. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. But I think it was one of those cases that I think it was just one of those cases that it was just a really good deal for him. Are you going downstairs?
You go downstairs?
I'm not going downstairs. I'm up here doing the video, baby. Do you think we're going to win? Do you think we're going to win?
Look, we'll see it outside.
Is it?
We'll see it outside.
Okay. See you later. Yeah, she is. First time I've done live stream a game, so it'll be interesting for her being a little 2-year-old. It's a good deal for them, to be fair. I think we could also possibly dodge the bullet with it, because if he has got an ACL injury that he's had in the past, that could be one of those things where you don't really want to get a player who's got those kind of injuries, because those injuries could come back and bite you in the backside very, very quickly. So it will be interesting to see what we do in that kind of sense. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute, let me just find out what she's doing. Sorry about that. Had to just go sort out a situation there. So let's see what we do. Bannon with a good little slide tackle there. Oh, they're on a break here, Walsall. We've got to be careful. We've got to be careful when they go forward. They could come back. Oh, been brought down in the box, and it's Moses Adebayo that's done it. No penalty, though. They didn't even appeal for it, so it seems like they didn't think it was one either. But we have to be careful with that, especially with Adebayo. He is one of those ones who gave some silly penalties away last year. Let's see what we do here. Trying to work it from the back. Half an hour gone, nothing going as such yet. It's just been a very stale game. Really has. Thank you, mate. I much appreciate it. I'm trying to push it a little bit more this year. Oh, that was a good cross in it. Just straight at the keeper, though. No one there. We definitely need to get one of the strikers on soon. Because at some point in the second half, because there's nothing there sticking at top. And it kind of one of the games that, what is it? There've been one shot on target for each side. Fizzy is playing really good in that middle bit. And I've said in the past that we needed someone who was a big, strong player to jump into that kind of position. Hang on a moment. Oh, sorry about that. The joys of trying to do videos when you got little one. Oh, let's see what happens. Bless her. Like I said, we got next door having a barbecue there. Littleton was their Littleton birthday, so they got a barbecue and we've been invited to it. So I could possibly do the first half and then do a second half kind of review. I'll see. It's the kind of thing when pieces are... Yeah, I know. We said that, Assad. You gonna go outside? Yeah. Okay. Love you. No, nothing. Batashai deal is really interesting for me. I think he's doing really well. I love what he's trying to do. And he's coming forward really well as well. So it'll be interesting to see. Come on. But Reach isn't really hitting that kind of thing. It's not working for him yet, is it? It's just... He's not a number 10. He's not a number 10. He's not a striker. He's a winger. He's a winger or a left back at times. Come on. He's making the overlap. Oh, Harris. Oh, well done, Harris. Great bit of skill. Picks up the free kick. Thought he was going to go with the overlap with Boren. But that was a great little bit of turn of pace to get past his man and you just get taken out. So we got a free kick. Can we get something into the box and make something thick here? I'm good, Liam. How are you, mate? Hope everyone's well. Let's have a look. Going forward here. Ball in the box. Just put away to a throwing. Sadly, Jesus, this is painful. There's just nothing there really at times. Oh, come on, Wednesday. Let's get this done, because you need to be getting better than this. Let's have a look. Good ball. No. So we had a opportunities from a throw in. We've thrown it, tried to play it back, and we put it straight out of play to a throw-in to Walsall. And this is just how the game's been. But the commentators are very much talking about Rhodes and how we should have Rhodes on and this. But I have it. That stupid thing. Rhodes for me is one of those situations. People remember what he's done in the past. People are not remembering what he's done as late, which isn't much. What is your favourite signing of this season? From looking at it's Batshuayi in the middle. Fizzy and possibly Dunkley. We knew what Windass could do. So that, for me, was fine. I think Kachunga's a good challenge, but we're looking at the right places. We're trying to stiffen up that defence and midfield situation. That's a good ball. Right, go on, Harris. Go on. Free kick. What? No free kick? Just taking him out. But we are still needing... James, we still need a striker. We really do. This is just... I can't pick the worst game to do a live stream to, could I? Watch them, because this is just poor. But at the same time, it is the first proper game that we've had. And they've had a longer pre-season. They've had a longer situation than that. So that's interesting for me. Because they got a lot more conditioning than we've got. So let's see what we can do. But for me, definitely be making changes at half time. At least bring Rhodes or Windass on for Reach. Because Reach, it's just not working. Reach is not a striker. And if this is how we're going to go into the first game, I'd be very, very worried. For me, a little bit. He's a good, strong person, Fizzy. Trying to come inside. Brown. Adebayo, Brown again. Go on, have a shot. Oh, nah, shot gone. And they are now on the break. They are going for it, but that's a great crunching tackle by Longo to stop the build-up of play. Reach onto the ball, go to keeper. Keeper gets it. Great work by their keeper to come out and collect that. Josh Windass is a good signing. We already know what he can do. We already know his abilities. It's a good signing if you think about FFP and price. For price-wise, it's a fantastic signing. 500k, if that's what it was, is superb. And if you look at some of the players we've already brought in and what we've got in... Hang on a moment. Yes, darling? Yes, darling? All I can see is a glove, baby. You going back to mummy? Here we go. Trying to get forward. We played 37 minutes. It's still 0-0. Here we come. Ball in by Brown. No one there. Straight to keeper. You want to be in the video? Come on then. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for Wigan and their financial situation. I really do. It's not great, but it just shows you what happens, really, when a club's not run right or run poorly. Let's have a look. Yeah, final third, we have not been good at all. Oh, gone out of... No, I thought... gone out of play. We've not...
They're McKenna's wounds.
Are they McKenna's?
Yeah.
All right. Is it McKenna's, darling?
Yeah.
Okay. Dawson to kick it. It's something that kicking's not been great.
Big.
Oh, what, baby?
Those McKenna's.
All right, okay. Oh, here we go. Go forward to Reach. Oh, he just gets it taken off his foot. And this is one of those games where you really do think you need what do you call it? Bannon has got a yellow card. Bannon for... Well, baby. But that's the yellow card to Bannon, and he got that in his game. He can be a bit temperamental at times. To be fair, personally, reaching one of those ones, I wouldn't mind us selling. I would not mind us selling Reach.
I like this on.
You're not having that on, baby.
That's
Reach would be one of the ones I'd look to move on. I think he's just not at it now. So let's see what happens here. The ball goes in. Yeah, they got a throw in. But this has been poor, but doesn't surprise you, really, considering. Pardon? Hang on a moment. Just give me a moment, guys. Come on, you. There we go. She couldn't find any socks, bless her. Oh, dear me. This has been a poor game, though, for me. It really has. But let's not be super critical, because at the end of the day, this is our first proper game in anger. I thought it used to be good. He's one of the ones that Reach, I could see us getting rid of if we could get someone in for him. But you've got to also remember, if we get rid of Reach, whatever money comes in for Reach, we have to give to Middlesbrough. There's a sell-on fee clause. And this is why we haven't got rid of certain players, because we wouldn't pocket all the money. This game is built for someone like Atty Newhugh. Just 100%. The game is built for someone like Newhugh. And it's why I still think, like someone said the other night, that we could possibly bring Newhugh back. Newhugh is... It's what Monk said in his press conference where he turned around and said... He turned around and said, at the moment there's a line under that. It's like there's a line under it, so it kind of one of those things. It said a lot of it. Right, we'll sort that out later, but that is good news. Let's have a look. Get this back up. Come my thing on. We are 40 minutes now. 42 minutes, so we are near the end of the first half. So let's see what we do here. Let's have a look. Go on. Come on. Get the ball out, Bowen. No one's making any runs. Everyone's static. They're just all standing there. Thing is, I liked Newhugh. I thought Newhugh may have signed a new deal if we offered it him. But I think it was the case we didn't offer it him. But now we're looking at it could be a situation where we have to go get him back. So both clubs have had 2 attempts, 0 on target. We've given away another free kick. Boren couldn't get the ball, and it's a free kick to Walsalll again. Oh, man. We've given so many free kicks away down that side as well. So let's see if we can defend this free kick. And there'll be some players that still at Wentu still remember who are still good mates with Lavery. So we have to defend this well. It's a good header away. Good header by Brown, and we're on the move here. Longo to Reach. Oh, Reach! God's sake! Oh. Loses the ball in a really bad position again. When we in attacking position, and it's now a 2-on-3. They're just about getting the box. Good shot by them. It's a good save by Dawson at a near post. We really need to probably go for this, but that was poor by Reach there when we were on the break. That's a great work by Gordon for them, and he just lets it go, and he tried to get Dawson at the front post, but Dawson was able to save that. That header against Swansea was superb, I've got to admit. He literally just rifled that in with his head. It was lovely. Ball forward to Harris. Harry to Brown. Come on. Can we try and get something before half time? We don't deserve it. We've been a little bit lackluster in this first half. Go on, have a shot. Inside. Ah. So, Bashir, what I've seen so far, Bashir doesn't seem like he got the confidence to have a shot yet. But he's been in good positions. If he puts his head up and shoots, he gets that. We've got 2 minutes at a time here. Oh, nothing sticking for Reach at all. I'd definitely take Reach off at half time. I think the reason why Monk let Newhugh go, from what I've heard, he was actually on quite a pricey contract. But I think he was trying to change it up a bit. And you've got to remember, Newhugh's one of those players who have been here for a long time. But Monk hasn't ruled out him going. Not coming back, kind of thing. He still kind of said that there might be a possibility. Bannon could not get that ball to anyone. It looks like at the moment this is going to be 0-0 at half time. We'll wonder if at half time we will make a change with. I really hope Reach is going to come off and hopefully Rhodes or Windass come on. If you had to pick one, who would you bring on right now? Would it be Windass? Would it be Rhodes? I'd love to know what you think. And the thing is, once we get a striker in, an actual proper striker in, and say they're a bit raw, we have a massive help in one sense. Because we have James Beattie, who's been really well at making players good. Let me have a look at this thing. I'm looking at some of the comments about Newhugh and when we were playing Fulham. Newhugh will always go down as a cult hero, but he'll always go down as one of the players that people love to hate, but he always did at 110% on the pitch. It's half time here, and we're going to go into the break at 0-0. Not been a good first half for us. Having Reach up top has not been great. So, personally, I think Reach needs to come off. And, of course, the Sheffield United fans are on the Sheffield Wednesday Twitter timeline. Of course. Monk does not look happy going into this. And, yeah, I agree with what somebody just said on Twitter. One word, rusty. We really are. But we got to come into this game fighting. Because if we don't, the start of the season could be even harder for us. Because we got to try and get those points really, really, really quickly. Do I have anything that I could put on? I don't have anything like music I could put on while this is on, so we will have a look at what people think. He's doing really well, Big Bat. Hasn't quite got the confidence to have a shot yet, but he's doing really well. He could do with taking a chance and having a shot, because he's been in the kind of position a lot. He's looked really positive going forward and looking really good, what we needed for a while. Someone quite solid in the middle of the pitch so he can hold it. So he's done really well. Didn't start with strike and we lack some teeth up him. That's an understatement. Call Governor Lord 285. That is a big understatement. We do need that. If we don't, we're going to really, really struggle. But hopefully we can get some of those done soon. But he has been playing good. I think Brown's been okay in spell, but it's not his position. He's not a striker. He's a number 10. Reach has been absolutely horrible for me. He's not been great. He's not been great at all. Windass does have a goal in him. I'll be interested to see what happens with Windass, actually. Because Windass, as a striker, I think he's a completely different player to Windass as an attacking midfielder. Because a lot of people forget this. We had Josh Windass on trial at the club back in 2014. He was actually on trial with looking to get into our first team. And we never took him on. But we definitely need to get 2 or 3 or even maybe 4 strikers in. We haven't got that yet, and we need to get deals sorted for that. The thing is, we haven't started out and out striker. No, we haven't. We started 1 attacking midfielder and 1 winger. We've not started out with striker, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I think Windass and Kachunga are great signings in the front for doing thingies. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. At Rangers, that's where everyone picked him up from. And I think, if I remember correctly, we were in for him a while ago when he was at Rangers. I think we were definitely were looking at him, at possibly coming to him. Show. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yes, it Rangers. Oh yeah, we did play him. I forgot that. So I'll be interested to see what happens. I'm still. If we need to make a change, because that wasn't a good half. I'd like to see Brown put as a number 10 more than anything. I want Reach off. Reach had not played well. Monk did not look happy at all. He looked quite kind of fuming. At the back, we look really good, but going forward, there's just nothing there. There's nothing sticking. There's nothing standing there. There's nothing really that can say that we're doing quite well. Let me just check the camera battery. 69. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. The problem, like I said earlier, the problem you got with Reach is the fact that he is, if we sell him, we then have to pay Middlesbrough some money. My mic just undone itself. It has indeed. Bugger. Come on. That could be one of the reasons that we have not actually sold Reach yet, because we will owe Middlesbrough money. And I don't think Chansiri wants to give Middlesbrough any more money than he's already given them. No, wrong one. We really need to go for him in this second half, though, because we do have a lot more quality, but we're just not using it to our ability. That's the issue. It's on the bench. If anything, I feel we should bring Rhodes on. We need him this season. That'd be a good thing, but I think the only issue Shut up. The only issue that you got when you bring Rhodes on is if he suddenly, all of a sudden, picks up a knock, then you're left with no one in for the games at that season. You don't want to have someone who's technically your only out-and-out striker injured. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, we signed him for 5 million, and I think there was a sell-on fee if we sold him after that, because Middlesbrough saw him with one of their big kind of players. They really did. They saw him as one of their young guns, and they had a sell-on fee, which is something I don't think we've ever done. But that's the thing that you got. Not sure about bringing Brunt back. I think the past is the past there with that one. I think we need to move on from there. It will be interesting to see what happens. They're looking at Moses Adderley's first touch. He's been very high up in the pitch, actually. Let's just check something here. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We are on 667 subs. We started August at 60. We started August at about 590 or so, and we suddenly popped up in the subscriptions, so it's really good. And if you could like the video, it helps as well, and share the video to get more people involved. Oh, I got my socks thing shut. 11 Rose have got 11 goals in 11 games in the cup. I did not know that. That's nice. Chris Martin would have been a fantastic signing, I thought, but I also think I understand why he didn't sign him. He's wanting to try and go younger. He's trying to get a younger audience in. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Thank you for that, James. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm just going to just have a quick break, and then we'll back into the second half. And we're back. Need just a quick little pee break before we start the game back up again. We're slowly getting there, but I appreciate that, James. So who else do you reckon Wendy should be looking at to bring in? So is there any players that you've seen who realistically Wendy could go for in a striker situation? Which is the one that I'd say where we definitely need to improve. I think we all know we need to improve in striking. So that's what I personally say. We have been today setting up Patreons for the account. So we will have them all in links soon. So if you want to support us in that way, you can do. I don't know what the situation we've done yet with the big what price points we're going to sit down and sort that out tonight. So hopefully if we can get that all done, it'll be fantastic. Let's have a look. Goals. Congratulations to my mate. My mate's little lad who's just been playing football today got another load of goals. So he's doing really, really well, bless him. But I went for the beginning of this game a 2-0 win, thinking, it might be a bit difficult and a bit of struggle. I didn't expect the struggle to be that we are the ones that are struggling in terms of not being able to get a headed goal. Let's see if I got the link for this video and we can share it. Get it posted again. But we're slow. If we can get the right people on in the second half, we'll do okay. But it's going to be a tough one. It really is. Copy. Facebook. I'll put it in that new one. All right. Is he a free or would he have to be paid? What's he like? Hang on a moment. Let me give a minute. My wife is just calling me. Right, I'm back. Apologies. Oh, the only problem with football during the day, I have to do fatherly issues. So let's have a look. Oh dear. What would he Phoebe? Let me have a look at him. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Myron Badu, is that him? AC Academy. 19 as well. He could be a good player to get in. What's his? Let's have a look at what he's worth on transfer market. Because we're about to start up again in a minute. Transfer market. What is his price? Good player if we could get him on loan. Because I doubt. Oh, interesting news. Newport are beating Swansea in the cup. That's interesting. His value is about 16 million at the moment. So maybe a little bit out of our price range, but it could be a person we come and get in on loan. It is a possibility, but 16 million is the price tag apparently. So it would have to be a loan, surely, because I can't see Chancery wanting to pay 16 million on a 19-year-old. Don't see it yet, Miss N, but you never know. We've done strange, stupid things. Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, bugger. I need to go to my Patreon in a little bit and sort that out. My emails are going completely out of sync because everything has been well, let's see if we can get a goal in the second half at least so we can celebrate something and just get going. Because at the moment, it doesn't feel like we're going to get anything in the game. We are playing poor. We've reached the top. Surely there's going to be a substitution. Surely we're going to change something at the start of the game. We got to. I would definitely change it because it's not sticking up top at all. Let's have a look. It's really weird that Reach had a better performance when we had Joss in charge, and any other manager we've had since had just not been able to get it out of him. Yeah. Right. We've made no changes by the looks of this, which is interesting. I would definitely want to make a change with Reach. Bannon's got to be careful in this second half as well because he's already on a yellow. We do not want our captain to be suspended. Yeah, I've seen that. He's still on. I've seen Lassen Traore before and heard good things about him. And Ajax is always a good breeding ground. That's a little bit more like it in terms of money-wise. I could see us paying that kind of money. But I think I don't want to bring in a lone striker because lone strikers, you struggle. So Reach and Bannon are having a discussion, hopefully turning around to Reach and telling him how to do it properly. Pelopessi could be a good person to bring on in the game as well if we need to change something in the middle. There's a lot of people who hate Pelopessi, but I do like Pelopessi as a player. He does offer us something. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you are watching the video, please like the video. It helps get the video further. It helps beat the YouTube algorithm. We're about to get all sorted here. Looks like Rhodes has got a shirt and he's ready. He's going to be getting ready at some point, hopefully. Already seen the usual things on the old Twitter and Facebook saying Monk out, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's not got a clue. It's the usual thing we know from our fans at times. And we're off, second half. So that's a good ball going forward for the Saddlers. But Harris is at the back and doing well. Harris is gone. Good ball to Reach. Reach trying to feed Brown, but they weren't on the right wavelength. Brown wasn't there at all. Unlucky. I'm concerned about relegation, specifically with the -12 deduction. I feel it wasn't fair. Everyone feels like the -12 wasn't fair, to be honest with you. And relegation is something to be worried about. But at the same time, it's 4 wins. It's 4 wins. And as long as we start how we did when Monk came in, we should be all right. But you've got to be careful. We've got to just get those first points underway. If we can get those first 4 wins done and back to 0, we should be fine. Thing is, as much as people are saying relegation is something we have to be scared of, but we're not even kicked the ball in anger yet. And I know people are looking at the team, but oh, what a chance! Reach, we're a chance in the middle. The ball comes in from Harris and he just doesn't react quick enough, and the Walsall player clears it. What a great chance for Wednesday. Oh, and Harris goes down in the box and there's no penalty. That was a fantastic chance for Wednesday then. That's more of what we need to see though. Harris coming in the box, little step over, plays it square, and Reach just isn't there yet. He's not there at all. Oh, that's unlucky. Great bit of defending by the Walsall player there, but it was a great opportunity. No penalty given for the foul on Harris when he went down in the box, but it is what it is. You can't get him every day. Ball going forward. We're looking to try and sort out the side where let's have a look. Where Harris is. The only problem is I felt like Harris had a lot of people last season figure him out quite quickly. William going from Monaco. Monaco will be an interesting one. I'd rather go with someone like Joff Van Almen from German League 2 league than like Monaco, Ajax, because you'll have more chance of getting them. I think if you go to somewhere like Monaco, Ajax, and those kind of teams, you have to be very careful because they will want big money for certain players. And 9 times out of 10, they're not really wanting to loan players out, if that makes sense. Let's have a look. Especially Ajax like to keep their youngsters at their club and then be there. Moses Adebayo going down the line here. And he's just knocked over, really. Not anything in that. I don't think that was a free kick at all. He just lost to someone a bit stronger. Our first 6 fixture: Cardiff, Watford, Bristol City, QPR, Birmingham and Brentford. So we need to win Cardiff, Watford, Bristol City and QPR to start on 0, ideally. So it'll be interesting to see what we do there. So far, so good in this second half, but we still need to bring, say, a Josh Windass. You got all over in there, Ioffa, be careful. Nope. Gone out for throw-in for Wednesday. Ioffa are going to take the throw-in. Rowe's name's been mentioned more today than on the pitch when playing. Yeah, it's pretty much true. Any news regarding season ticket for seasons, as many us have included? Nothing as yet. I think you've got to think of it with the whole season ticket thing. I think there's a lot of clubs that don't know what the hell's going on as well. What have been said is it's on a club by club basis, but a lot of clubs don't know what's going to happen and how they're going to do it, because at the end of the day, if they can suddenly be told that they're allowed to have fans back in, what does that do with season ticket? I think clubs don't know what to do really, and they're still trying to find out some sort of clarification, A, from the government and B, from the EFL. but they did nothing yet as such. Apart from that, if you're a season ticket holder, you can watch the game for free, without having to pay to watching the games, kind of thing. Adam Hunt, he'd be good. I've heard good things from him. Norwich are also good teams that like to sell players pretty well, though. Adebayo has won a free kick on a similar position that we were getting more last as they were getting. Brown to put a delivery into the box here. He has got a good set piece as well. Oh, he just doesn't beat his first man. As I say, he got a good set piece. He hits the man as he takes the free kick. Just doesn't clear him. That is such a shame. He doesn't normally have a good free kick on him as well. Go away. No one asked you, Apple. Watch. Let's see what we can do here. Moses Adebayo to take this throw in here. Oh, and the last thing we want this to do is go to penalties. Do not want this game to go to penalties at all. Go on. Just help him. Oh, nothing going here at all. And we played it all the way back. Walsalll in it, nearly in there. We nearly lost the ball on our own halfway line by a poor touch. And it nearly could have been a breakaway for Walsalll there. We were very, very lucky. Just didn't get a hold of the ball at all well there. Very unlucky. So they got a throw in. We're trying to get the ball back. Come on. That's a good bit of work by Fizzy. Fizz, that's right. Get the ball. That was really well to win the ball back there. We need to try and now make it work. And now we played it backwards again. We've just gone back to keeper. Because there was nothing going forward, no one making a run. He'd done all that work to win the ball back, and then just nothing there. Such a shame. What are you going to do with that ball? Are you going to leave it? It's just gone dead. Playing it back to Dawson here. Kicking's a little bit improved there by Dawson, but not by much. I can see all the comments on. Let's have a look. I'll have a look at him now. Zimbabwean midfielder or left back could be a good shout, that one actually. This is the kind of players I think we are looking at. The people you are linking and saying to look at, James, are the kind of players I think we really would be looking at, because I don't see us going for anyone huge, if that makes sense. Bannon got to be careful this half, like I said, because he's on a yellow already. What do people think of Bannon as a captain? I think it's a smart move, but he needs to be very careful. He can't go all gun-ho like he normally does. Fitz. There's great bit of strength there, lad. Oh, he just couldn't get a pass away. Great bit of strength, though, to beat his man. They're on the break here. Got to be careful. Brown trying to track back. To get the ball in. There's a mistake by Iorfa at the back here. Oh, great recovery by Iorfa there. Really good recovery. Just got to be careful here because Adebayo trying to do it. They head the ball out to Borner. They've got the ball back. They're trying to go it. Oh, no free kick there. He just fell down. So, the penalty even. It's a throw into empty, but we were very, very unlucky there. Great chance by Lavery there for them. Very, very lucky. Of course, I want us to win, but remember, guys, Monk said that the league is our main priority for me. This is giving the last minutes on the pitch and bonding as the team. We can still win matches up the house. Well said, mate. I couldn't agree more with that. OJM, I could not agree more. That's a great bit of comment, that. And it's that stupid thing where you I can understand why he's left the likes of Windass and Rose on the bench. He doesn't want them to get injured in like a first game. The league is the priority this year. This cup or FA Cup, we know what we've got to do. And I understand the team sheet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Part of me wanted Liam Palmer to get captain. I kind of get that. I can see that. He's had it a couple of times before. I wonder if Palmer's a vice captain at all, because I haven't seen who's vice captain. So I never know, but I understand that. Oh, nearly made our own mistakes there at the back. One header to save it by us, and then but a header nearly from our own man to go near the goal. That was very, very lucky for us. Let's just watch this back, please, Guy. Can we have a replay again? Very, very, very lucky. Just tried to get it away and it just not worked out at all. Yeah, but he's gonna bring them on anyway. So what's the point? Yeah, but it might be that he doesn't want to play him for a full game. He don't want them to do a full 60 or 70 minutes. It could be that he wants them to just do a 10 to 20 minute spell. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, we're not the manager. We're fans. We're not qualified. If you are qualified as manager, yeah, fair enough, but we're not qualified to manage a team. You got to think of the big picture. Connor, you got to think of the big picture of the thing. The last thing we want is to say play Windass and Rhodes from the start. Rhodes gets injured and then say Windass has a injury which puts him out for the season. He's thinking smart because we don't have much up top. Kachunga's not in the team today. But I understand what you're saying. But at the end of the day, there's something he's trying to work and it just, so far, it's not worked. Granted, I know Reach is not a striker and that you got to think of that. Same with Palmer. He's an Al fan as well, so his passion's there with that. Oh no, I completely understand that with Palmer. I completely understand why you said Palmer for captain. Matt Penny is stripped and coming on. So it'll be interesting to see who Matt Penny's about to replace. Let's see who Penny can come in. I'm looking forward to seeing Penny this year as well. He sounds like he had a good time in Germany, had some appearances and did quite well. So let's see what Penny can do today. Yep. Once again, I've seen it. People are already having to go at Monk because he's bringing on a defender instead of an attacker. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what we do here. Yeah. The only problem when you look at Twitter, because Twitter is a cesspool, the kind of stuff it really is. So let's see what we do. They're going to make the throw in first, and then we are going to make our substitution. It'll be interesting to see who comes on for him. Come on. Get rid of it. Oh, they're just winning the balls better. They're going for the second balls here a lot better. We're just not in it yet, but they have been a little bit more precise. They've had more pre-season games. They've had more pre-season, so it'll be interesting. No, is that Bristol City or Bristol Rovers, James? If you're new here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a look. They're playing it at the back. Come on. We need to change something here. Oh, good chance. Go on. Good ball in by Adebayo. Chance at the back for Harris. Oh, he puts it over the bar. Great chance for Harris there. And it's a good save by the keeper. We just put it over the bar. Penny is on for Adebayo. And Harris will switch to right wing back. Let's see what Penny can do. In the past, we've shown glimpses of what he can do. Oh, that's unlucky by Harris, though. He just completely guys it. He should do a little bit better there. But that's a chance. There's there. But Adebayo is off and Matt Penny is on. So let's see how Penny does, since he takes one of the only players doing something. Kind of at the end of the day, he probably wanting to possibly rest Adebayo for the next game. You've got to think of next game thing, and this is first proper games kind of thing. Let's have a look. I would have thought with Sheffield United's promotion, it would be entitled to do better, to be honest. I don't think you can kind of... It depends what you're classing as better kind of thing, because at the end of the day, we've been handcuffed a little bit with what we could do with whatever been happening with the EFL. We've made some stupid decisions. We've made some stupid things. We've not had a consistent manager like Sheffield United have. Sheffield United had a consistent manager for the last 3 or 4 seasons. Our management had changed every time. So it's always been the case. I think it's one of those situations where you know for a fact that with Sheffield United, they've had a consistency of manager. If you have a consistent manager, it works. You don't have a consistent manager, you're always going to be chopping and changing stuff, and that inspiration to go up isn't going to be there. I think that's why I always say you can't keep chopping and changing your manager. Sometimes it works, a lot of the times it doesn't, and we need to learn from this a little bit. Good shot by Penny that, and it's a great save by Roberts. Just showing what you can do already. Now let me just check. Camera check. 28%. So I may get away with this for the rest of the game as long as it don't go to penalties. Fizz with a chance. Bannon. But Penny is having a really good spell here. It really is. Troy Parrott from Tottenham. I think we've been looked at him a couple of times. Check out Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, I do know of. He's actually quite good. But that was a great opportunity by Penny. He just nice little run and just hits it. Good save by the keeper. Really is a good save. So we've got a corner. See if we can make anything from this corner. Goes to... Let's see what we can do here. Windass is stripped and preparing to come on, which is good. We needed that for a while. Come on, let's see what we can do here, lads. I had a funny feeling I thought we were linked with Parrott, and I didn't know if we were gone already. Let's have a look. Fizz to Harris. Harris trying to get past him, man. Loses out on the ball. Ball gone out for throwing. Are we about to make this substitution with Windass to come on? Surely it's going to be Reach coming off. Surely. If you keep Reach on it, it'll be daft. Gotta be Reach. Throwing. And it's back out of play again. Poor game, this. Real poor game. Let's see what happens. And if people are already saying, like, put a strike on, Windass is technically a striker. At start of his career, he played as a striker. Go on. A lot of the ball now with Walsalll here. They are trying to play little triangle to try and get into our position. So far, our predictions are 2-0 and stuff are not looking great. But Penny, that was a great chance for Penny to come on. And looking forward to seeing a lot of Penny next season, because I think he's definitely one for our future. I'm going to turn Twitter off in a minute because it's depressing. Let's have a look. Adam Reach off, Josh Windass on. That's an example. That's a little thing that he tried that has not worked whatsoever. Thankfully he's off. Maybe we can change things now. Great chance. Windass it on. Let's see what happens here. Wait, what? Let's see. Yeah, I love how people are saying Izzy Brown been crap then. Yeah, not been great. Yeah, but let's have a look. Reach Hutchinson from Burton. Good shout. We need players at the club who want to play for the shirt, and that's something of an issue for the past couple of years in my view. That had been an issue for a good at least about 3 or 4 years, to be fair. We've had players who are just here for a paycheck. And that is the case, and we have to have that. And I think he's slowly putting those in place now. Could go Governor Lord 285. What a name. He's slowly putting them into place. So we'll have to see how we do now, because now we've got someone like that on. Reach was played out of position. Let's also remember that Reach is not a striker. I don't know why he tried it. He's done it before where he tried to play Reach as a striker. Reach is not a striker. Reach is a winger or a left back. Let's see how we do here. We're playing the ball back. We're doing a lot better with the ball, actually. Great work for Longo. On the wing. Penny, get a cross in. Great ball in by Bannon. Brown couldn't get it with his touch. Great ball in by Penny. Changed it a lot now since Penny come on. Penny's making a big difference. And we've won a free kick in a good position. Great bit of spell there. Great work by Bashwai. Really good work. Just bullies his man to get the ball and just makes himself strong and makes it so he has to get fouled. This is a great bit of work here. Starting to do really well here. Both teams are well short on match fitness, let's be fair. Alan Kanan, Schalke. I think we might be looking in the German league. We've done quite well there before. Lavery coming off for Walsalll, so the former Wednesday man will not be able to go against us. He will have to wait for another time if he gets us in the cup. I will just quickly check this camera battery again. Yeah, we might pull it soon. Look, it's on 17%. We'll pull it now. So if it just suddenly goes off a moment, it's because the battery's being yanked. And another battery going in. There we go. Let's see if this works. Ball in. Ball in at back. Chance. Oh, flag gone up, sadly. Oh, flag's gone up. We had a good chance from that, but it's an offside, sadly. All right, 2 batteries on charge. I don't know what charge that other battery I've got. It's not been great, let's be honest. It's not been great for us. But we are struggling with an out-and-out striker. We are struggling with match fitness. Every team's a little bit the same in that kind of aspect. But that best spell of the game we've had, and Penny's looked good since he's come on. What's your view on the new backroom staff? I like the new backroom staff. I'm happy that Monk finally got people he wants there, who he trusts and knows. Not saying that he didn't trust the people that was already here, but I think it's always good for a manager to have that person with them. People who they played with had at other clubs, and by the sounds it sounds like a lot of the people that are in for Gary Monk are people who he played with at other clubs in the past, so he knows them really, really well. At the moment, we are on the 70th minute. It is still 0-0. I do not want this to go to penalties. I think the big person to get in that backroom staff is James Beattie, especially if he can work with the strikers, because he made such a difference in Che Adams at Birmingham. He was the reason why they got so much money for him. So it's a good bit of business, and it was going to happen eventually, but for whatever reason, Birmingham decided to be very, very petty with how it was. So it was one of those things we couldn't actually get him as fast as we wanted to. So it's a shame in that sense. So we're doing better now, but still not 100% there yet. Ball gone out of play. Bad bit of bell by us there. We just weren't on the right hymn sheet there. Right, guys, I am going to have to end the stream now because I got a prior engagement, sadly. Hopefully, I will do a review as well, but not a lot I can do about the prior engagement. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.